Hello there, my beautiful Leos, and welcome to your daily reading for Tuesday, September 23rd. Time is fluid, Leo. This is your channel. We're going to start off this daily with a number and see what number Spirit is highlighting for you for the day, Leo. And your number is 333 with I Am Powerful. All right, this is one of the strongest cards you can get in this deck. So really hone in on this energy here, Leo. You are being called upon to use your spiritual gifts as a light worker, assisting all of humanity. Live your truths and be a positive light to others. All right, so you have 3 threes coming in. So some of you born on the 3rd, some of you may be life path number 3, life path number 33. No matter what, the energy is saying to you, Leo, that you are being called to step into your power. You are being called to step into your light and shine it outwards to others. So I feel like for some of you Leos, this eclipse season could have been somewhat intense for you. It could have brought about some curveballs and or removed certain things from your life that weren't aligned to you anymore. So really step into that energy of new creation and new power, because it looks like with the triple threes coming in, you're going to be getting your power back. So what you do with it is going to be very important. Your Moonology card is a new moon in Scorpio with work through your fears. So this is a very strong energy of shedding your skin, shedding your fears, your insecurities, your trust issues, possibly some things that maybe you're codependent on and hold on to out of fear. So this new moon in Scorpio coming in, some of you may have Scorpio energy in your chart or around you right now. This energy is asking for you to transform your fears, right? Because what are fears going to do? They are going to hold us back from our power. So there could be something very specific that's been holding you back. Pay attention to your dreams. A lot of times our subconscious energy will highlight what fears of ours are outdated and no longer serving our best interest in life. Let's see what unicorns are with you, Leo, for the day. You have wishes, card number 35. Be careful what you wish for, as one wish will be granted. So the unicorn's coming in to grant a wish for you today. So I do feel like for some of you, this wish could revolve around breaking through a fear, especially if you have a really strong sense of awareness. You may have been wishing, asking, and praying for the universe to help you move past something. Others of you, hey, you know what you've wished for, right? There is a very specific wish that's going to be granted today. And you have prosperity. So possibly your wish is about abundance, money, prosperity. There is a treasure chest in this card. So some of you may be finding a hidden treasure. Prosperity is flowing towards you, so be open to receiving it. All right. So the universe wants to refill your cup up in more than just one way. I definitely do feel like a financial wish could be granted around this time. Something that you are really wanting that can directly impact your abundance and your prosperity. Some of you may actually see a treasure chest symbolism. You may also see a wishing well symbolism throughout your day, somehow, some way. Let's see what mermaid is with you. You have a really beautiful set of oracle coming through so far. And your mermaid is recognition. There you go. You are receiving something that you deserve. Something that you almost feel is owed to you for putting all of this work in. You're feeling or going to be feeling more recognized for your hard work, for your perseverance, for your dedication, for your discipline. You may even find that you're standing out from the crowd today. You may get recognized by work. You may get recognized by a collective. You may get recognized by a whole. You know what I'm feeling as well? Like good reviews. So some of you may be receiving recognition through like getting a really good review. If you're an employer, an employer. If you're an employee for somewhere and they do take like surveys at the end, you may get a very good feedback from somebody you gave service to. Some of you are actually a boss or employer, and you may get a good review to your business, stuff like that. Let's see what your signs from Spirit is. We already do have a couple with the treasure chest, the 333, and the wishing well. But you also have the color black with lack, rebellion, pessimism, and you have the color blue with serenity, tranquility, and peace. So you have two colors coming in, black and blue, which is actually the color of a bruise, right? And when they say you're getting a bruise, you're about to get a black and blue, right? So I feel like this holds a metaphor to it, the fact that you're getting these two cards. You may have metaphorically bumped your energy somewhere, right? Let's think about it this way. You bumped your energy. In real life, you hit your hand on something, right? You get a nice black and blue. Do I have any black and blues for this metaphor at the moment? Not really. But let's just treat this as a black and blue right here. This thing. I bumped my hand. The black and blue is not going to go away right away. It's going to take some time for the body to catch up, to heal the energy, to send over some blood vessels, whatever the case may be. So I do feel like that could hold a metaphor for you, where it's almost like you feel like something just like hit your head. You hit a body part somewhere. But I don't necessarily feel like it has to be physical. Some of you, yeah, you woke up, you have black and blues, and you're like, what the heck happened to me? But others of you, I feel like it could be like metaphoric, where your energy is finally healing from a trauma, right? A black and blue is a response to trauma in the body. So let's get you one more, and you have 555 with the wisdom wake-up call. Time to move in a new direction. Yeah. So it's like the energy hit you on purpose. The energy was like, hey, Leo, snap out of it. And if we're going to have to give you a little bit of oomph to do so, then that might have to happen. So very interesting that you actually have 333 and 555, and the wish card is number 35. So it does look like there is something that is finally changing for you, something that have made you feel possibly very pessimistic towards life, right? You know, think about when you stub your toe. You're having a great day, you hit your hip on the side of the table, and you're like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me right now? You know, like those types of things. But it's beautiful that it's followed by the color blue, which brings you healing and peace, and followed by 555, which brings you a change to this lack energy. So a lot of you are definitely going to move into a cycle where there is a big wake-up call to move in a new direction for your possible power, career, finance, as well as yourself. So let's get some more details here, Leo. We have Listen with the High Priestess. So yeah, that Virgo Pisces eclipse cycle we just had in September definitely did something to you. And why do I say that? Because this card rules Pisces and Virgo. The High Priestess is their card. So the fact that it's underneath 333 with the color black, there is a very strong indication that there was definitely something that caused you to feel very down. But what does the phoenix do when it burns? It rises. It becomes more powerful. So you're receiving some spiritual evolution in this moment. You have lead with the Emperor, and you have challenging times with the 5 of Wands. All right, well, I'm not surprised seeing that at all because of what I already felt from your reading. And it looks like that is exactly what's changing. Don't we love to see that connection? 555 with a number 5 on it. So there is some difficult time. There is some challenge that is about to change for you. A new direction, a new path to wishes granted, and not much struggle is opening up here for you. And we have the Emperor here, so could be a strong indication of you sitting more in your power again. Others of you may actually be aligning or realigning to a soulmate energy around this time. If there was challenge with a specific person, there could finally be a change for that. Let's clarify this here for you, Leo. Honestly, that could have just been your wish, very simply. Like, please get me out of this challenge. Please get me out of this struggle, whatever it is for you. But whatever it was purposeful to your spiritual evolution here with the High Priestess, clarified by the Page of Cups. So learning how to love yourself again, learning how to open up to loving more. Some of you may have an intuitive download of somebody reaching out to you here as well. There could be some apologies coming in if some type of challenge had to do with another person. On the Emperor, we have the Nine of Cups. There it is. Wish fulfillment even in your spread. And the Nine of Cups is a solitude wish. So you are back in your leadership position. You know, Leo, you are a very good leader in this lifetime. So when you do blend in with the crowd, sometimes that doesn't make you feel purposeful. You are meant to lead. And you're going to be back in the position to do so. Or just be back in the right energy with yourself to do so. But you're really receiving a nice blessing of peace being restored. And on the Five of Wands, we have the Five of Cups. Wow. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5 over there. Nice. I like seeing that. Good. Change this energy. Now I want to sit in that. Your advice is the Two of Cups. So your advice is to connect. Your advice is to be open to connections. Your advice is to be open to a mutual exchange with people or a very specific person. And your outcome is the Queen of Wands. Beautiful. That is the energy of feeling better in your skin again. Feeling more action-oriented, right? Because there could have been something that happened to you that drained your energy very quickly. There could have been something that occurred that just made you like lose your hope or lose your happiness with the blink of an eye. But there's going to be a turnaround to this energy finally. Let's see. On the Five of Cups, we have the Six of Wands. Finally. Beautiful. So the Five of Wands to the Six of Wands. This is the war. This is winning the war. So the war with yourself, possibly the war with others, or the war with a very specific individual is going to be concluded. So I really enjoy that energy here for you. I can't believe you have 2 5s on the 555 card, because it does look like right underneath the recognition mermaid, there's a change in you feeling seen and heard. Whether that be in a relationship here, whether that be at a job or career, finance, business, vibration, you're going to feel more seen. You're going to feel more heard after potentially feeling ignored. Possibly even like ignored by the universe per se. Some of you are just like, well, how many times do I have to wish? How many times do I have to pray? How many times do I have to hope? There's going to be a nice shift here for you. And on the Two of Cups as your advice, we have the Knight of Swords. So your advice is to open up to connecting to people. Some of you may have just went through a shutdown moment, right? Where something occurred and you're just shut down everything. Not seeing no friends, not talking to many families, just staying to yourself. Queen of Wands is your outcome with the Seven of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. Beautiful. So some type of financial abundance that has been anticipated and waited on is going to be coming your way. Now, this abundance could be set up for you around this time, right? The opportunity could come your way around this time. But for example, say the opportunity comes your way the end of September, you might not get paid till like mid-October. That's the type of outcome of I'm excited for this opportunity and I know the need to be patient for the growth of it, but the growth of it seems like it's there. And your clarification to the Nine of Pentacles is the World. Beautiful completion to that struggle. The Death card. Okay, we like that. And the King of Pentacles. All right, so it definitely does look like there's a huge change in completion and opportunity for you to expand your abundance and for you to expand possibly your security or re-secure and stabilize a connection. There could be a connection that's getting like restabilized at the same moment. You feel like your finances and security gets restabilized for you, because it does look like you are feeling finally freer. Because I do feel like for some of you, if you do have a business that you're trying to get off the ground, or if you do have something in terms of like a financial type of wish fulfillment, it does look like getting off the ground energy is starting. So you may get more bookings, you may get more clients, you may get more good reviews, like stuff like that. Like the energy is lifting up for you, specifically towards your prosperity and abundance. So this definitely does look like it could be more of a financial energy, but I do get something about a connection here at the same time. A connection could be restabilized at this moment, or a connection could be coming in to assist you, but it does look like you have some very strong wish fulfillment. You don't only have it in your oracle, but you also have it in your tarot as well. So embrace this change, because this is the change you want. This is a change you will enjoy. This is a shift. This is when you want to see the number 5s, right? This is when you're like, yes, bring about this shift. I do not want to stay in this energy much longer. So you're getting out of difficulty here, Leo. And you could also be getting out of difficulty in a connection at the same time. Now, for some of you, it could be one or the other. For some of you, it could be all of that. But really working through your fears of putting yourself out there and being a leader is going to be very important for you as well, Leo. In terms of zodiac signs in your spread that could be around you or in your chart, you have strong Scorpio coming out for you lately. Even in your weekly love reading for this week, you had a bunch of Scorpio. Now you have a bunch of Scorpio again. You also have Virgo, Pisces, and Aries. So let's look at your ending oracle here, Leo. Let's see who is your power position for the day. And then I will be flashing a wish from the last reading from the weekend. And your ending oracle is the Arrow Master with hitting the mark, intention, and detachment, card number 10. All right, the Arrow Master. Some of you Leos may actually enjoy archery. That could be one of your activities or some hobby. Others of you with the Arrow Master coming in, archery does rule the zodiac sign of Sagittarius. Some of you may have Sagittarius in your chart or around you. Here we go. The Arrow Master appears to help you target your intentions and teaches you to shoot straight for the stars. The message is to deliberate about focusing your dreams and desires with intention, and about aligning your intention with spirit, and then let them fly on the wind directed by the divine until they reach your goal. The only way to hit the target is to allow the arrow of your intention to fly aimlessly by your eagerness to see it travel exactly the way you want it to go. You may think it needs to veer in a certain way to reach your goal, but in the invisible realms, human power cannot make this happen. The divine has its own idea of how the arrow flies and upon what wind it's carried. Nonetheless, if you don't shoot, you'll never score. This is a fortunate message as long as you remember the law of detachment. If you do, then be assured that you're right on point. Yes, so shoot your arrow and allow the universe to carry it on the wind of where it's going to be most beneficial for you. And that's why it brings up the law of detachment. Because a lot of the times we sit in the energy of, well, this is how I expect my wish to come true. Or this is how I expect my manifestation to come through. And when it doesn't come out to our expectations, we are met with some type of disappointment. And the universe is asking for you to detach from your expectations, allow the arrow to fly on the wind, and see where it goes for you, because it could be better than what you expected. So we are flashing a wish from the previous weekend reading. If you would like your wish flashed in the future, you can comment your wish down below on this reading. And we are flashing the wish for, where is it? Gem Just Me, Jem Just Me is the name here. And your wish is for a more fulfilling job. Leo, I do sell these wish flash paper kits on my Etsy shop if you are interested in doing this on your own at home and working with your element of fire. Also, keep in mind from now to the end of the year, a golden 100 will be in every order made off of my Etsy shop. If you would like one for yourself or to gift to another person. All right, Gem, Just Me, here is your wish being flashed. I do give you a pair of tongs, 10 bigger of those pieces of paper, and a pen, as well as other extra Miss Machiste spiritual goodies. You can find my Etsy shop link down below in the description box or the comment section if I remember to do that. And thank you, my beautiful, wonderful, amazing Leos. I hope you have a great day wherever you are at in the world, and I'll see and talk to all of y'all soon. Bye now.